going to place the image data, the material data that we have collected onto this sheet. So I'm going to go to the Insert tab, and we have a PDF. So I'm going to go to Import PDF. And where I am is in this Revit folder that I gave you, and I copied that PDF into the images. It's just a good way to organize and kind of keep things clean. Only the things that are in the file should be in here. And I'll click that and click Open. Select the page that I want to bring in, and I would start at 150, and if that works well enough, great, but you could go to 300 if you want to. And I'll click OK, and it'll bring it in, and I'll left click, and it's really big, so I'll come over to my properties here and say 5 inches, right? And then I'll just right click on it and repeat that import PDF and get page 2. And just repeat the process, right? So it shouldn't take very long to get your sheets in, and right clicking saves you a few clicks, up at the top, so quicker. And you notice that I'm not really caring where they are, I'm just getting them in here, right? So, and get those 4 sheets. Okay. And 5 inches. So this sheet is going to go down here. So I'll select it. So make sure it's selected, and I'll just use the move to maybe move it down to that. And then I can go to move again and pick here, and then maybe move it over 1/2 inch. If you drag to the right and stay straight, you'll get amounts. Maybe move it down a little more. That's right in the middle, I think. But let's move it down maybe 1/2 inch. And then I'll pick this guy. And if I wanted to, I can move it, using the move command. But I can also use, there's an align command. And so I'll click this off real quick. I'm going to take off the multiple alignment. And I'm going to align with this, the edge of this guy, right? So it'll now align that. Now I would need to, if I want to align with that, it'll move it up. And then if I don't have anything to align it to, I can pick it and just move it, up 1/2 inch, right? So that's sitting up there. And then I could use the align command again to align with the bottom of that. Might have to do the tab key to get to it. Let's see, looks like it. Where is it? There it is. You'll have to wiggle around to find it. It's a little bit of a pain if you can't get to the line. So let's do the align command again and align with the bottom of that, right? And align with the bottom of that. You can see, there it is, the bottom of that. You have to find the bottom of the sheet and not the grid line, or else it'll be a little messy. Then you can come in and, again, use the align or move command, whichever one you want. I'll align with that, and align with that, right? And maybe this one gets moved over 1/2 inch, right? So I take that and move it over 1/2 inch. So it's kind of centered in between those two, right? So basically we're just looking for an even distribution. These are kind of right on top of each other. You could move them up or down if you wanted to, but that gets you kind of close to where you want to be. So I want things aligned and arranged. The next thing that you would do is, once you get your images or your PDFs in, you would come down here and fill out this schedule. So we're in the ceiling right now, and you would just come down here and double click on this, and it will open up a separate little view. And so for the ceiling, this guy is Armstrong. So it's just a text type in. So I'm just going to type in Armstrong, right? And then the name is, I believe, might as well spell it right. There we go. And then the name is Soundscapes or Sound Shapes. I can't remember. Let's look at, what is it? It's Soundscapes. So I'll just type that in. And then the product is if we go back, so it's opened up another tab, I can go back. And if I zoom out and look, the product that we want to use is the fern right here. So that's the color that I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that fern, and it has like a DFN after it. So I'll just type in fern and then DFN, right? And then the website, you will just go to the website and grab the URL here. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it into here. Okay. And then once you're done with that, you can close this and it will appear down here. If you're having any issues, you can actually adjust these pieces and make them smaller or longer, however you want to do it. But that is pretty much what you're going to do for each sheet. On the next sheet, I will insert and import some images, which is pretty much the same process, honestly, as the PDF. But okay, there we go.